feel like months. Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel
ngaphandle kokuthi wena ungumdali ngithola ukuthi nguwe sizathu ngakhona nje na yaphila. Hey my lovies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time joining in, my name is TD and welcome my love. But if you've been my day one, if you've been my regular, thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. So okay guys, as you can tell by the title, we are narrating a story, son. The only difference is that it's my story, so I'm narrating my own story of how I got my car or how I bought my car. So I'm going to share with you everything that came into place when I was now ready to purchase a vehicle. Fine. Yo, can I take off my cap, please? Okay, fine. I'm wearing this top, guys. It's so cute. It's a crop top, actually. I got it from Edgar's, I think. Yeah, Edgar's. I got it from Edgar's last year. So it's cropped and it also holds the twins firm. So anyway, guys, it was last year when I did my learners. So last year, February, I decided to do my learners, and then immediately after my learners, I did my license. After my license, then obviously I was now ready to buy a car. Sharp. So now, yo guys, I'm telling you this because like people would ask me about girl, how did you get your car, the process, everything. Like people would just ask, so I decided to share this story with you today. Anyway, it's a Thursday afternoon and I'm shooting the story for the second time because I lost the story. Anyway, let's cut through the chase. Let's get straight to the point. So fine, after getting my learners and my license, I started hunting for a car. So guys, when I was in high school, I used to gravitate more towards Mazda 3. Yeah, so Mazda 3 used to be my car. Like I would look at that car and be like, one day I'm coming for you. Fine. So I started going to Mazda last year, and then Kasheba, like I'm window shopping for a car, and I saw that I actually like Mazda CX-3. It's a mini SUV. Fine. Then after that, then I needed to get all the documents in place. What they needed was your banking statement, your 3 months banking statement. They needed salary advice, 3 months salary advice, obviously your ID, and then your license. So I provided them with all the necessary documents. I remember that day, it was a Saturday, and then my boyfriend and I decided to just wake up in the morning and we were like, okay, let's hit the dealership. We went, but all of a sudden when I get to the dealership, I liked Mazda CX 3.0. I'm not sure if it's 3.0 or 3.0, but it's CX 3.0. There's a 0 after 3. Then fine, it was an automatic car, charcoal color, and like I just fell in love with the car. Got inside, the interior was like to do, and then I submitted my documents. Fine. So it was a Saturday, like I said. So on Saturdays, the operating hours give from 8 to 12. So after submitting, I was so nervous, and then my boyfriend was like, you know what, babe, these people are going to get back to you before they close at 12. So instead of you fussing over the call, let's go have breakfast. So my boyfriend and I, after submitting the documents, we went to Northridge for breakfast. Fine. Like I was so nervous, guys. I do not know, there was something at the back of my mind that was telling me that I'm not ready for the car, or that is not my car. You know, like when you do something and you have that smaller voice whispering in your ears that this is not the right time, this is not God's time. But anyway, I went ahead with everything. Fine. So now, hi, breakfast, guys. I am waiting for that call, which I never got. So 12 o'clock midday, I still haven't got any call from Master. And my boyfriend was like, no, baby, I think it's because it's a Saturday. So most of the finances, maybe they closed or something. Let's wait for Monday, Tuesday. Like, let's wait for Monday at least. Okay, fine. On Sunday morning, my boyfriend left. So now I was alone, Sana, meditating over the application that I had placed on a Saturday. Monday, no call, nothing. That time, guys, you know when you have like, not even goosebumps, when you have like butterflies in your stomach and somehow you know, man, hey, this is not a good feeling. I might not get this car. That was me on a Monday morning, waking up, kisna call, kisna nix. Fine, and then I decide, oh, you know what, let me just go on with my day and get la bona ho etsahala eng. Sure, guys, yari one during the day, like 1 p.m. I haven't received a call from Mazda. So, hey guys, it was not easy. And I told this friend of mine who knew that I was like searching for a car. I told a friend of mine, I called her, I was even crying. I was like, yo, you know what, friend, I don't even have the courage to go there and ask because these people are supposed to call me. But the way I was down, the way I was like shattered, my friend was like, okay, let me go on your behalf and inquire. A friend of mine went to Mazda to inquire about the application that I had placed on Saturday. So I know you're gonna come at me on some, why do you involve your friends in such serious things? She's not just a friend, she's a sister. So I trusted her that much at least. She went there, she was like, hi Bo, guys, you haven't gotten back to this person. Even if you had rejected the application, you're supposed to tell her that we did not approve you, or the bank did not approve you, something along those lines. So when she gets there, these people still give her hope on some, no, tell your friend to submit again, resubmit again. I mean, everything is looking good now. Looking at everything, yeah, hi, she's supposed to get the car. The application is not unsuccessful, but it's pending. So they tell my friend that my application is pending, not successful, not approved, but pending. So man, my friend called me back on some, nah, friend, man, man, everything is fine. The bank have not responded yet, so your application is pending, it's not unsuccessful. Fine, now I start having that hope. Then I tell my family. They didn't know the whole time when I was window shopping for a car and all of that jazz. But when my friend came back with the feedback, my application is pending and like it's going to like come alright, then I gained enough courage to tell my family. So I told my family that guys, I'm buying a car and anytime from now I can get that car. So it was during Easter holidays. Yes, I was on recess. Fine. So I thought when I go home for Easter, I will have my car. So now that was me telling my family that anyway, I am buying a car and I'm coming with it in a couple of days. Like, the application is promising. Tuesday, dololo, call from Mazda. Wednesday, dololo. Guys, I sank into depression. I could not get out of bed. I could not eat. I couldn't even bath. Like, I was depressed. I was depressed. And then I think on Friday, same week, I went to Master myself after gathering enough courage and after like putting myself handle emotionally. I went and I inquired. But you know, dealers, guys, they will always give you that hope. Then I meet a different dealer and the guy is like, no, your application is going to be successful. Submit other documents. Submit your documents again, and then we put another application. Maybe that women and our sister on Saturday did not do things proper, but yeah, looking at everything, you're supposed to get that car before the end of the week. I submitted and it came out unsuccessful, and then the reason for it being not approved was I do not have enough credit history. So now this dealer tells me that, my dear, you don't have enough credit history. you're supposed to open like both credit cards. You're supposed to be in debts basically for you to can be trusted by the bank. They need to monitor your like how you deal with your debts, how you pay off your credits and everything. So I had now to open clothing accounts. I had 3 clothing accounts. So I had to open 3 clothing accounts, and I had to be consistent with paying them. And they also told me that I have to wait for like 6 months. Guys, I didn't have 6 months. That's how desperate I was for that car. I didn't have 6 months, but I was like, okay, maybe it's not time. I was like, maybe I rushed the whole situation. It's fine. The way I was depressed, I even got a toy car. Like most of you who knows, you know that last year I was driving even before I could buy the car I'm driving now. So I got a toy car from my boyfriend, shout out. So I was driving that car while I was fixing my credit. So fine, in South Africa, guys, for you to qualify for a loan, for you to qualify for any sort of funding, you're supposed to be in debts. You're supposed to be in debt, and then after Boma 4 months, I then started looking at my credit score. My credit score was at 580. So I kept like paying off my clothing account, paying, you know, until September last year. So September, one of those days when I come back from work, I decided to now window shop for a car. Still went to Mazda, and funny enough, I didn't like any of their cars. I do not know if it was because I don't know if it was because I was disappointed initially or what, but I went back to like check, but I did not find a car that, you know, even the CX3.0 guys, no, I do not want this car anymore. But also I think it was trauma. Fine. Then like that whole period, guys, from February after my application iba unsuccessful to September where my score was like hefty, it gave me enough time, like that duration, that period gave me enough time to actually window shop for what I really like. After Mazda, I went to Audi Bloemfontein. Because I was already driving a VW, I never even bothered to go to VW because it used to be so stressful. When I wake up in the morning, I would check if they didn't like tamper with the car in terms of, you know, like VW, they take the emblems, and then they take the kind of, what do you call these things on the side of the wheels, like they take those wheel caps and everything. So I did not want to put myself through that much stress. I was like, okay, VW is beautiful, but it won't pass stress. I don't want it. Then I went to Audi. So if you know VW and Audi dealerships, get next door, they're actually in the same space. So I went to Audi, I window shopped for the car, and there's this one car that spoke to me. Yo, guys, I saw this one car, even the price yakoloi, it was even less than the amount that I was willing to buy a car for. So the car I initially wanted, like Mazda, in a 500,000, it was 500,000. But when I got to Audi, looking at that car in a you know, when you look at something and it looks at you back and it's like so that was what was happening in that dealership that day. So I was like looking at this car, and then when I check how much it goes for, it was actually less, way less than the car I wanted in February. Fine. Then I tell the dealer, I'm like, I like this car, but I don't know if I will qualify for the car. I've been disappointed quite a number of times. What, hey. So the dealer is like, you will not know if you qualify or not until you put an application. That's when you will know for sure if you qualify for the car or if you do not. Yo, guys. And I was like, hey, I'm not sure, but I want the car. I was like, I'm not sure, but I want the car. So the dealer was like, since you're so indecisive, let me give you an application form, and you will return this application form when you are ready. Fine. I get the application form, and then I came to my place. Guys, I placed it modi shelf on my TV stand. So I came back and I just placed it in the shelves my TV stand, and I was praying. I was praying the whole time. Like when I go to bed, I will ask God, is this the right time? The way I was depressed in Feb, can history not repeat itself? You know, so I had that application with me for more than 3 weeks. And then one faithful day when I came back from work, I was like, TD, just fill in this application. You will never know whether you qualify or not until you actually put an application, you know. So I filled the application, provided them with all the necessary documents, and I took it to OD. After taking it to OD, they told me that they will respond to me after 3 working days. That was fine. And then I went on with my life as usual. Guys, if I tell you 3 days passed and these people still haven't hit me up with a call, I was like, you know what? I didn't get it. It's fine. I was like, I did not get the car. It's fine. I will try again. But now, on the 4th day, when I had lost hope, like on the 4th day, I get a call, 051. I was not even thinking, get Audi. You know, when you had just I don't know, when you had mentally prepared yourself for failure, that was me. So much that even when I get the call in 051 and it's not work, I was like, I do not know, maybe whatever. And then when I picked up that call, it was Audi Bloemfontein. Hey, Bo. They were like, oh, okay, are we speaking to TD Kiba? I was like, yes, speaking. They were like, your application for an Audi A1 has been approved. I was like, is it me? Are you sure? Can we confirm the ID number? Me. And then the lady was like, yeah, you have been approved by 3 banks. Play Lights, and it's Audi Financial Services, it's Standard Bank, it's West Bank, you know. And then they told me that, okay, let's wait up for other banks to approve so that we compare the interest rates and everything. If I tell you, I was shocked, and I still did not believe that that was happening. I still did not believe that it's happening, and it was. So I was fine, went on with my day, and then after 2 days after the call, they called me again to say everything is fine now. And then they took me through the interest rates per bank, and then they were asking me which finance am I going with, and I told them. And then they explained to me the installment and how it's gonna go, like all of those things. And then the installment was even less, way less than the master I wanted initially. So it was November, guys, when now I was certain that, oh no, these people really I'm getting the car, you know. Fine. And then now that everything was approved finance wise and all that, the problem started again. When I was like, when can I fetch the car? And then they were like, oopsie, the car you wanted has been sold. Like, how? When I've been approved for the car? They were like, no, the car you wanted has been sold, but we will search for you, man. We will like go to other Audi dealerships all over South Africa and search for the car you wanted. And in guys, they couldn't get that car. So the initial car, was the one with a black roof. But now they searched for the car. Also, it was during festive season, so I felt like the dealer was even lazy to search some more. But they showed me the same car. The only difference was that other one had a wide roof, like it was just all white. But it was still the same car, like the interior, the performance, the functions, everything was the same except for the roof. I was like, no, actually, I mean, it's nice. I want it. Then they were like, okay, fine. On the 22nd of November, guys, I get a call from my dealer, and the dealer is like, we got your car from Sentin Audi, and we are fetching it today. It was the 22nd in the morning. Here, I was like, they fetching it. But you know when you still have that voice at the back of your mind that girl, until you sign, until they give you the keys and everything, that's when you will say, thank you, the car is mine, you know. So fine, my dealer went to fetch the car, and then on the 22nd in the afternoon, he sends me a picture of my car outside Audi Bloemfontein. He's like, the car is here. Guys, I was like, is this my car? Keep in mind that the second attempt to the car application, like the second time I apply for a car, I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my family. Like, I just did not tell anyone because I didn't want to be explaining to people why kisnakolo yet. So I kept it a secret. I was moving in silence throughout that whole process. So when they told me that the car is outside Audi, they fetched my car from Sentin Audi. It's in Bloemfontein Audi. Sana, I was still happy, but you know, fine. Then I'm like, okay, I will collect the car on the 23rd. Fine. On the 23rd of December, very, very late in the... Oh no, it was not late. It was midday. Midday-ish. I get a call again from Audi and they like, your car is ready for pickup. Then I was like, so I had went with my friend to Johannesburg. Like, I flew with my friend on the 23rd in the morning to Johannesburg. We needed like few things that side, but I was also coming back same day. So when I got a call that the car is ready to for pickup, I was in Johannesburg, but my flight for returning was at 3:30 in the evening. So then I told my my dealer, I'm like, okay, I am not in Bloem, but I will be back by 3:30. Then the dealer is like, okay, no, fine, we will fetch you at the airport. Yo, I'm like, what? And then that's when I told my friend, I'm like, friend, I bought a car, and then these people are saying I should come pick it up today at 3:30. They say they will fetch us or pick us up at the airport and all of that. So guys, I flew back with my friend from Johannesburg. 3:30, I landed at Bramfisher, and when I get to the front, like the airport entrance, there was a goldish, yellowish Audi waiting for us, and that was the driver. And yeah, so they picked us up, and then we went to Audi Bloemfontein. Guys, I still did not believe. I'm going to attach a video of myself fetching the car. I think I will attach it before this video or after, I will see. But I was still like, man, I was still in disbelief. They picked us up from the airport, like giving us VIP treatment, you know. And then we got to Audi, and then I signed all the necessary documents, and I picked up an insurance, because remember, koloi ha itse go dealershipping is na insurance. I did all those things, and then finally they were like, okay, let's go. They were like, hurry, how guys. I don't know why I'm emotional telling this story. They're like, now let's go. Hello, how dear. And then guys, when I got there, when I got to the section where the car was, my car was wrapped, bow tie, champagne, flowers. And then the dealer asked me which song do I want them to play for me while I like fetch the car. I'm like, God Did by Kanye. They counted us out. They didn't think that we will make it. I was like, God did. And then they played the song, and then I went to get the car. Guys! You know when it clicks that CD, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Guys, my baby was there, and I was like, God, you had to make me wait for the whole year for a better offer and a better car in terms of installments and everything. No. Ntate Modimo ke star, guys. Like, Ntate Modimo ke star. So, guys, that was like, yo, I was so overwhelmed. I got my car, it was an auto, and the whole time I was driving a manual. So getting inside my auto, I thought I will have like difficulty driving it around, but no, I got it right on the spot. And then it started raining. Yeah, I was like, God, I'm sorry guys if I'm being dramatic. I was like, God. Then I took my car, and I didn't tell my family that I had bought the car, remember? So the following day, guys, in the morning, I packed my bags, I hit the road. I went to Kwakwa Tabadimashwa. I went straight to Kwakwa. So as you know, I am from Kwakwa. So guys, I drove 4 hours flat until I got home. When I get home, I just pulled up with the car. And then they were like, yeah, when did this happen? Utsotsi, what utsotsi when? They're like, utsotsi, why did you not tell us that? Urekile koloi, guys, that was such an overwhelming moment. Like, my family was so excited. They were so happy for me. Everyone was happy. So I only started posting pictures of my car when it was home. So the whole time after buying it, Bloemfontein for that night, I didn't tell anyone. I was like, can I keep this a secret until I get home? So when I got home, that's when I started sharing my pictures. Everyone was just happy. So from this whole car situation, what I learned was, when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. And also what I had learned is that I get speaking but just because you are receiving a couple of no's, or just because you are getting rejected over something that you really want, maybe it will be a smart move to like step back a bit and understand that God is cooking something better for you. God is for all of us, guys, and he always has better plans. The Bible says victory is already ours. All we need to do is to put the work. So sometimes the work will come in a form of having to fix yourself emotionally. Sometimes the work comes with endurance. Sometimes the work comes with patience and all of that. So if I tell you, believe me, he is. So whatever you are constantly working on right now, that you feel like, hi, I've been knocking and knocking and knocking, but the doors are closed, know that there's a door that is going to just ibule for wena. Like, no, there's just one door, one of those days that is just going to open wide for you. And that's when you know, okay, this is God's will. This is God's will. So yes, guys, like, I wanted to share this story with you also because people were asking me throughout the year, actually, they will ask me, yo Tidi, how did you get the car, the process, how did you work on your credit score, how did you do this and that? So I felt, in as much as I was like a bit hesitant to tell the story, but I felt the need to. So I'm hoping that like one of you guys, or I'm hoping that I'm at least speaking to 1 or 2 people that are going through the same thing and they think that Demudimi is not with them. So yeah, guys, anyway, please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and also please press the notification so that you are always on par with what I upload. I really enjoyed telling this story to you guys, and I will see you on my next upload. I love you to the moon and back. I love you to bits and pieces, and yeah.
Okay, my lovies, so that is the video I was talking about. I could have just easily let it play with the sound at the background, but it's gonna do the copyright thingy, so I didn't want that. So that is the video, guys, and enjoy. So that was last year on the 23rd of December, and yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video. Bye.